Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Defense with pre-snap movement of its own. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's wide open, pulls it in. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Dogs' offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Braswell. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And the Bulldogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Georgia.
2nd and goal for the offense. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Play fake on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Clark. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Looking for some space. It's Clark. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. QB keeper all the way. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23. First down here for this offense. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's an out route, the catch made. Touchdown, Longhorns. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Caught in the backfield. It's White. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield. It's Simmons. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete for a third straight play.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? There's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Big set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Call him in the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Throwing up play action. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. And they'll run it into the end zone. So now it's an 11-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now, the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Taylor. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Caught near the goal line. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down. And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Gets made on the outback. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Using his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. Looks like one more play here before halftime. He spikes the ball. Will give it a shot from long distance here just before the break.
Brings up 2nd down.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 3-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. And he'll they'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it on the move. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. And he's got it again. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Simmons. With the catch, it's Braswell. He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Bulldogs come up to the line in a hurry-up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
That's caught. It's Taylor. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field. It's Simmons. Moves out of the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. It's a run to the left. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
No, kick it away here. 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. A deep shot right down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
That's reeled in. It's Braswell. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Dogs will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Makes the grab. It's Braswell.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
To throw, it's Simmons. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Braswell. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He was a load to bring down. And finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to scramble. That's caught. It's Smith. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. Here's a 1st down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. To throw, it's Simmons. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
And the Bulldogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the quarterback just kneels down.